So foreign exchange quotations, right? So you wonder, you have seen that, okay, dollars rate are given not only just one yuan, $1 is equal to 7 yen. Sorry, yuan. It's not like that. They will be giving you the rate 7 yen and 7.01 yen. Oh, what does it mean? Even if you right now, if you open a foreign exchange market, or if you just click on the Google and you type it down, $1 is equal to yuan, how much, or just make an the question mark, it will give you two rates, right? So we call this bid and ask rate. So bid ask rate is for dealer's perspective. Remember, if the rate is given to you, even though you are a buyer, but read that rate in terms of dealer's perspective, seller's perspective. So one rate is called bid, the other is called ask. So if you don't understand, I'm just going to give you a hint. B for buyer. So bid means it's a buyer. Buyer, the dealer wants to buy from you. How much it will quote you. Ask is it include S. It means it's sellers. So seller or dealer want to sell you at this price. So $1 is equal to 7 yuan and 7.01 yuan. So what does it mean? It means that the bank or the dealer or whatsoever, who over the counter person who owns, he wants to sell you, of course, he wants to sell you at 7.01 and want to buy from you at 7. It is seller's or dealer's perspective rate, right? Of course, when a layman thinks about, okay, I want to sell. If I want to sell, it means here we made a mistake. I want to sell to the dealer at 7.01. What does it mean? So that is wrong. Why? Because rate says that the dealer will buy from you. So in that case, you are selling, but dealer are buying. So dealer will say that if you are selling something, I will give you a bid rate. If you are buying something, then I will give you ask rate. So don't just get confused. So bid and ask. So remember, bid include B. It's a buy rate. Buy means dealer will buy from us. From your point of view, it is sale that I want to sell. But for dealer perspective, it is a bid. It is a buying rate. And if you want to buy something, for dealer, it is a sale. So ask include S. It is a sell rate. Sell with dealer's perspective. The dealer want to sell. So don't think in terms of your perspective. Always think in terms of dealer's perspective. So at any point in time, bank's bid quote for a foreign currency will be less than the ask quote. So ask rate always greater than the bid rate. That's fairly simple, because you want to make a profit. How you want to make a profit? Buy low, sell high, right? So selling price is always higher, buying price is always low. So that is just they want to say. So the bid quote is always less than the ask quote. So bid ask spread covers the banking cost of conducting financial transactions. So my question is, so this is the selling rate. Selling minus buying is equal to profit. Answer is no. Why? Because still the bank did not adjust its other expenses, salary to the the staff, utility bills, rent expenses. It didn't adjust. So just the difference between the currency bid and ask is called spread. What is spread? Ask minus bid. This is spread. And if we want to find out the ratio, bid ask ratio. So ask minus bid divided by ask rate. That is the formula. I'm going to just remove all this mess here. So spread is equal to, it is bid, sorry, ask minus, my bad. So it is ask, it means buy high, no, sell high, buy low. Ask minus bid. And spread ratio, bid ask spread ratio, you divide it, if you want to find out spread ratio or bid ask ratio, divided by ask. So some says it should be the bid. No, the standard formula on which if you see the ratios, it is ask minus bid divided by ask. Right? Understand? So if you understand, let's do this transaction. So here, British pound is available with this rate. Bid is 1.52, ask is 1.6. So what is the spread? Ask minus bid, which is 1.6 minus 1.52. If we want to find out the ratio, divided by ask, 5%. Japanese yen is 0.054 or 5.4%. So from here, this table, what you can get. So this is the value of British pound in terms of dollar. It means what we are talking about, we are talking about two currencies, pound versus dollar. So this is the price of pound in terms of dollar. So many students, they struggle. They say that, okay, $1.52, what does it mean? It means, this is 1.52 pounds. No, right? So it is like that. $1 or 1 pound is equal to 1.52 dollar, which means you go to the shop, you give 1 pound and you receive 1.52 dollar. Now here we go. You go to the shop, you exchange 1 pound, and how much you receive? 1.6 or 1.5? Because this rate is dealer's perspective. What does it mean? For you, it is sell, so you will get bid rate 1.52. And if you want to buy pound, how much you have to give? 1.60 dollar to get 1 pound. So this is ask rate. So are you getting what we mean by ask rate and bid rate? Fabian, Kathleen, Marilyn, Ping Ping, right? Lota, Jenlep, Haley,
Yes.
right? So what do we mean by ask rate and bid rate? And how we calculated this percentages, right? Now, if you understand that, so that is the individual assignment, not individual assignment is class participation. Please, you have 5 minutes to find out the bid ask spread rate. Please write it down, take a picture, and send it to the group. Meanwhile, I pause the recording for 5 minutes. Okay, guys, the answer is 2%. Now, can you tell me what is the meaning of this 2%? What is the meaning of this 2%? Fabian. Crystal.
It's the ratio for the bid-ask spread.
What does it mean, this 2%? Okay, we calculate it through formula. Ask minus bid divided by ask. Ask rate minus bid rate divided by ask rate. What does it mean, this 2%? Marilyn?
Is it the profit?
Is that a profit?
Well, I don't know.
This is called spread. Not profit. Because profit is sale minus all kind of expenses. But this is just sale minus cost and not all other expenses. Like, rent, payments, these kind of utility charges, this kind of stuff. So this is definitely not profit. This is called spread, which means this dealer is charging 2% above the purchase price, and 2% is not a profit. It's just telling you that how much he is earning. That's it. This is not the profit. Remember this one. This is not the profit, because from this 2% he needs to still needs to have management fees, rent of the office, or any technologies. Nowadays technologies are also on rent, and salaries of foreign exchange persons. It must need to less this one. So this 2% is called spread. Remember, this is not the profit. Understand, everyone? Okay, now the factors that affect the spread. Factors that affect these 2%. Here we go. Number one, order costs. So cost of processing the order includes clearing cost, cost of recording the transactions. It's not like that you just do that in a matter of seconds, everything is done. No, there are softwares behind that. You purchase their softwares, and whatever you do, it has a cost, right? Because that clearing house, it is clearing the transactions, meeting buyers and sellers together on a platform. It charges you some costs, right? Some fees. We call this order cost. Inventory cost of maintaining an inventory of a particular currency. So dealers and the banks, they don't have hard cash with them, hard dollars with them. They just save it with the platform. For example, the Alibaba, the Alipay also introduced this kind of stuff. It's for some countries. So you save your yuan or dollar with Alipay, and then you transact that dollars to other person Alipay. So Alipay also charges you inventory cost, which means you are saving the dollar with me for 30 days or for 1 year or 2 days, 2 hours, whatsoever. I will be charging you some money.